Hey guys, what's going on? Eddie with Blue Line Pressure Washing. Hope you guys are having a good day. We are going to try to get you some information. Sorry we've been MIA. Try to help out with some questions that we've seen. Starting today with skid build versus trailer build. See a lot of that in the pressure washing groups on Facebook. So we're going to try to get you some information to help make that decision. Before we get into it, if you would hit that like button at the bottom, hit subscribe and the little notification bell so you don't miss anything, and leave us a comment. It helps us out a lot when you guys interact with the videos, and makes the page show up a little bit more, gives us more recognition. So we do appreciate that. You guys do a lot for us. But let's dive right into it. Trailer build versus skid build. Both have great applications. Both have their pros and cons. The pros of the trailer build are obviously you have more space for storage with the trailer. You keep the functionality and use of the bed of your truck if you're pulling a trailer. You have more water capacity with the trailer. Cons of the trailer, obviously bigger unit. You need bigger areas for parking. If you live in a place where there's a lot of really tight driveways, then it's kind of a pain to get the trailer in there sometimes, depending on your skill level for pulling a trailer. The parking, that's probably one of the biggest ones, is finding parking on some of the residential streets where it's kind of tight. That's going to be your cons of the trailer. The skids, pros of the skids, they're compact. They go in the bed of your truck, so anywhere your truck will fit, the skid will go. They are efficient. Cons are not as much water capacity. You lose the functionality of your truck bed, essentially, unless you're going to have a forklift at your shop or at your house, or 4 or 5 strong folks that can help you lift that thing up out of the bed of the truck and set it on the ground so that you can use the bed of your truck. And there's really the only 2 cons that I can think of with a skid unit, but those are your trade-offs. You have one is harder to get into tight spaces, and one that takes away the functionality of your truck bed. If you're not worried about the functionality of your truck bed and you don't need the extra capacity for water, then I would go with a skid unit. If you need your truck bed for other things, say you want to go pick up some kitchen cabinets because you're redoing your kitchen or something of that nature, you need to go to the hardware store and pick up a bunch of lumber. You don't have your truck bed. If you have the skid in there, you would have to have another vehicle capable of doing that. With the trailer as well, you kind of drop and go. You drop it off and your truck is empty. You go down to that hardware store and get whatever you need. As far as water capacity, you're looking at about 100 gallons is going to be your top off on a skid for the most part. Whether you buy it from us, there may be, I don't know, there may be a skid builder out there somewhere that will do 200 gallons of water. I haven't seen it, but that doesn't mean it's not out there. I don't really look, to be honest with you. With the 200 gallons of water in the trailer, you have the ability to do some of these properties that have low yield water or don't have access to water. Commercial properties, sometimes they want you to bring your own water, that kind of thing. So a lot of it's also going to depend on what type of cleaning you're going to be doing. If you're going to be doing a bunch of commercial lots, I would probably suggest a trailer for you, because you're probably not concerned about parking if you're washing a big commercial lot like gas station pads or parking garages, that kind of stuff. You're probably not worried about where you're parking. With the skids, you're going to be kind of limited. You need to have good water flow at where you're going. You can carry 100 gallons of water if you buy one of the bigger skids, but still, that's going to be a lot of weight that you're going to be pulling in the bed of your truck, and you're going to need to be able to supplement that water with water on site. So if you're doing a lot of residential stuff where you have access to water on site and you're not doing a bunch of commercial, you don't need that 200 gallon capacity, then maybe the skid is what's going to be best for you. But it's all going to boil down to, in the end, functionality, of your truck bed and how tight is the areas that you're trying to get into. Are you skilled enough driving a trailer that that's not going to make a difference, whether it's a tight driveway or not that you need to get into? Those are the big keys that I would look at and make my decision from there. The other pros and cons can kind of be worked around no matter which kind of route that you're trying to go. But again, the two big things: are you skilled enough driving a trailer that you can get it into tight spaces confidently? And even with skill, there's still going to be some spots you're not going to be able to get it in. So keep that in mind. And the functionality of your work truck. Do you want a work truck that you have the ability to use the bed of it? Is that not a concern? Do you have another truck somewhere, a personal truck that you're using? Those are the things that you kind of need to look for. Hope that information helped you guys out. Sorry it has been so long since we've done a video. We'll try to do better on that for you guys and try to get some more topics in there thrown around. We'll probably do one once we get this trailer done and let you guys see that, but I'll try to do one before that too. So hope you guys have a good one. We'll talk to you soon.